listening to Dunestone Redemption. This is a new segment that we're producing called The Small Screen, where we're going to talk about TV shows that we're watching or series, and just kind of talk through them and tell you what we recommend, what not to watch. So I'm going to start the segment today. I just recently got done watching the Netflix show called Maniac with Emma Stone and Jonah Hill. So, and Russell, you've watched it, right?
I thought it was weird and freaky and awesome.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a movie, so I haven't watched it yet. I also thought I didn't know it was a series.
So I didn't think it was a series either until I started watching it. Then I was like, "Oh, this is part one."
How many episodes and how long?
10?
Yeah.
10
it's
episodes.
like a whole series.
They're an hour apiece.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
So it's basically, I'll tell you what I don't like about it is I didn't like it's told in such a way that it's like the future, but it's got all this really old technology in it, like old Apple Mac computers and typewriter type stuff. So it's a little weird and
it's Wes Anderson's future.
Yeah.
It's a Wes
Okay.
Anderson sci-fi film.
So and what's interesting is that they're telling the same story through all these different genres, where you're looking at back in the 40s and like mobsters, and they're jumping to the 80s where they're doing this heist, and it's just a really interesting.
It's the two of them doing all of this.
Yes.
Okay, I'd watch that.
They basically in their dream segments they always come together, and so just a real interesting. It's very strange, okay, which I'm not usually into very strange, but I just stuck with it, and man, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
There's a lot of surrealism in it. I mean, it's a lot of, it's just weird, because they're taking part in a medical experiment,
right?
Most of the time, and that experiment deals a lot with like hallucinations and I don't know.
It's about trying to solve mental problems.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
And do you have a mental problem?
Right.
That's the real question. Or is what you're going through perfectly normal?
Dealing with the circumstances you've dealt with.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a great series.
I'll check that one out.
My wife hated it. I mean, we got through the second episode and she was like, turn this shit off.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, I didn't even try to get my wife.
I won't even try to Taylor.
It may not be for everybody.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Thoroughly.
Yeah.
And just for those that are listening, I just noticed this, that Eric is rocking a Dunder Mifflin t-shirt today.
I am.
Yes. Dunder Mifflin
awesome.
Paper Company.
I just watched an episode, so that's awesome.
Yes. What are you watching of?
I just recently started the second season of Daredevil. Is it third season? Third season.
I think it is
third season. Yeah. I said that wrong. I'm only 3 episodes in, but I put it on to have something on in the background while I did something else, and guess what? I glued to the couch and watched 3 episodes. So it's good. I'm liking it. I'm there with it. So I kind of couldn't remember when they opened. I'm like, what happened at the season finale? What are we doing?
It seemed like it was so long ago.
I had to go back and
I
actually went back to the second season and watched a little bit.
That's what I did too. I watched the last episode of the
like,
second
how did he
season.
get to the sewer? I was confused, but it made sense there for a while. But I like it. I know you guys have seen the whole season. I'll be there shortly. I think it's a good one to veg.
And it got
sure.
better towards the end. I thought it got more and more.
Yeah.
You watched it all the way to the end. You said.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that Vincent D'Onofrio. He's the best bad guy that I've seen on a series in probably a long time. And somebody was saying that he's petitioning Marvel or DC to play Lex Luthor.
I'd love that.
Because every time I see him, I'm like, he's what I said. I said it to Diane. Of course, she probably didn't care. When we were watching it, I was like, he's exactly what Eisenberg should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that Batman versus Superman.
Well, we're on small screen right now, so did you hear? I don't watch Supergirl? They did cast a Lex Luthor, and it's the guy, I can't think of his name, 16 Candles, 2.5 Men. Gosh dang it.
16 Candles, 2.5 Men.
He was on 2.5 Men.
Cryer?
John
Cryer?
Yeah. John Cryer will be the new Lex
way.
Luthor on Supergirl.
Did you watch Supergirl? Did you guys watch any of that?
I've not watched any of it.
My mom likes that show, so
I watched
I'm not
most of
watching
the first season, and it's just very cheesy.
I kind of, I liked Arrow. I can't get into any of them anymore. Like, not even The Flash, and that's a good one.
I've started
just
that
can't.
first episode of season 3. 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Stopped it.
I think we're oversaturated.
I think so.
But that's just my opinion. What about anything else you've been watching, Easy?
I don't know if it counts. We were watching that Making a Murderer
Okay.
season 2. We're about halfway through that.
Yeah.
How was that? I mean, obviously not as compelling as the first season.
Not as compelling. There is a lot of new, interesting stuff that's coming out, but not enough to make me...
I couldn't get past season 1. Like 4 episodes in, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm beginning not to care at all, which is sad. I'm watching... We talked about it in the last podcast. I'm watching Titans. I'm through 5 or 6 episodes of that, and it's fantastic. I was telling my buddy Danny that I don't know if it's appropriate for his 13-year-old boy. 14.
Yeah, that's kind of that.
Mm-hmm.
But
they
they
do have some profanity, but that's really
there's some
about
sex.
it. Was there any like nudity or anything?
Well, no, but I mean it's implied. I mean, I don't know.
I've watched 2 of the episodes and I'm hooked. I can't wait to see more of them. I liked Hawk and Dove. I thought now someone said they're getting a series.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
That would be awesome because
I think a lot of the characters that they're introducing
are going to get theirs.
Doom Patrol. Are they going to get their own Doom Patrol?
Yes.
Doom Patrol is definitely getting their own series.
Because Brendan Fraser plays someone in the Doom Patrol, and he's signed.
The robot guy.
He's the robot guy.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser was?
Yeah, he was the
No.
Well, he's dressed like a robot, so he's hard to.
I had no idea that.
The only reason I knew that because I read that and saw it on IMDb.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So,
well, I mean,
yeah,
can't make George of the Jungle forever.
No, or any more mummies apparently.
Yeah.
They tried that and they got rid of him.
Yeah. Interesting.
We've been watching the second season of Ozark, and we're about 3 episodes in, and that's such a good movie.
Fire.
Good show.
I grew up down there, so the first season I loved, and then the what's the Blue Cat? I'm like, that's Topsiders. That's Topsiders. So I kind of ruined it for myself. So I went online. No, they shoot most of it in
Georgia.
In Georgia, not even at the lakes. So I was like, oh, that ruined it. But it's such a good series, and Bateman's
fantastic.
He's and most of the ones I've noticed, I try to watch the credits, and then he's directed all the 3 I've seen.
Them, right?
He's directed so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he directed this whole season or not, but.
And you said you're on the second season. You watched all of the
second season, yeah. I'm on episode 3 right now.
You've watched all of both seasons, Russell?
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those where you watch most of the season in one night.
Yeah,
you can't.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, you can't stop. Just gonna be, hey, I'll be here 3. I'll be into work at 3 tomorrow because I got to watch 19 episodes of this tonight. So
just need a week off
and
for
you're
content.
Never disappointed by it.
Yeah.
Russ, what about you? Anything else?
I've been watching The Walking Dead.
This season.
Now it's really interesting. We're all waiting to see if Rick dies,
really
of course, or whatever.
Right.
But they've kind of, how they have that short season, that weird short season where it's like 3 or 4 episodes, and then they wait 3 or 4 months, and then it's 3 or 4 more episodes. I really thought that the show was played out, and just the death of Rick is going to be the big last hurrah. They kind of came from that break. They moved the storyline further in the future a little bit. And all of a sudden, it's become more interesting again.
Huh.
And Rick's not in it
at
this point. He's not, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but he's not in these particular episodes.
But he's not dead.
Not necessarily dead.
And AMC said that they're going to make 3 movies, and Rick's going to be the main movie guy.
Oh, I had not heard that. And so, but the storyline is actually getting interesting again.
Is it?
Yeah, because it just got very formulaic.
Here's what I feel about The Walking Dead. The last real episode I sat down and watched was when the tiger died.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I could go and pick it up tomorrow and not have lost anything.
Right.
That's where I think I'm at with that.
Well,
I kind
watched to the
gave
end.
up.
I mean, I've watched all but this season.
After the governor, even Negan, I don't really care about, to be honest.
For me, it was just like, I'm done. So it's interesting to hear you say that, because
I hadn't watched any of it, and I just caught up kind of over Thanksgiving type deal, and now I'm like, ooh, I can't wait for the next episode.
Oh, really?
Whereas the whole last season, I was like, well, I got to get through this episode.
Right. That's the way I was.
Yeah.
So has anyone watched a series called This Is Us?
No, I don't have a vagina.
You don't?
No.
Well, I saw the first episode of that the other
why'd
night.
you watch that?
Well, there was a girlfriend on my couch, and we just bought Hulu.
Okay.
No, I've never had Hulu, so we bought it to try it, see how that worked. If you want, I would like to cut cable. Anyway, that was on there, and I don't know. I don't know yet.
Who do you have for your cell phone provider?
AT&T.
Okay. If you have Sprint, you get free Hulu.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got Sprint. I got free.
Well, she got something on Black Friday where it was $1 a month, but you had to buy the 12 months.
Good. That's pretty good.
That's what she's like. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm like, all right, here's $6.
Right.
I'm in. We'll try it. So
you can give her the whole 12. You cheap.
No, I don't have the whole 12. I'm still trying to pay for these immune suppressants, so you know it's is what it is.
If you're watching stuff on Hulu, have you checked out The Handmaid's Tale?
Now I have seen those, but not the full way through. I kind of lost a little bit of interest, but everyone said they're good.
It just gets so twisted and weird and strange.
So I don't like that.
It's dark on dark. When those come out, I can watch one or two, and then I gotta do something else. I have to go find some happy, someplace.
I can't do the
come back and watch some more.
The American Horror Story remind me of that, and I can't do those either. Do you like those then?
Yeah, I like the American Horror Story.
I can't.
This last season was kind of, I don't know, lost in the ether. I don't know. They were trying to get to some place, and they started off at the end, and how they got to that other stuff just made no sense.
Let me ask you this: right now, what's your favorite show to watch?
I don't know.
You only pick one.
I don't know. Easy, you answer that question first.
My favorite show.
Favorite show to watch.
If you're looking at what I'm anticipating, I'm not going to say Titans because we haven't got a full first season yet. I mean, it's Ozark. It's definitely Ozark for me.
That's going to be my pick. I think Ozark is definitely right there.
You think it's the new Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
It's the current
got
Breaking
the potential
Bad.
to be.
It could be. So,
it's got that twist.
What would you think, Russ? Or you think Ozark 2 is your top pick?
I don't know. Really, Titans is my top pick right now. That's the only one where I keep turning on the thing and going back and saying, "Is there a new episode on here yet?
Right.
Which one is this?" And I watch Hell's Kitchen all the time because I'm just kind of a Gordon Ramsay junkie.
Me too.
Yeah.
You know, and so just whenever he has something going on, I watch it.
What's your favorite show that's not currently on the air anymore? That's already wrapped up.
Favorite show of all time?
It can be, yeah. Or you wish it would come back.
Show that I wish would come back. I mean, I did love that Breaking Bad. You know, I really think Dexter should come back.
Dexter was a good one.
They could do that, too.
Well, they didn't kill his character off.
Mm-hmm.
He's just somewhere else.
Sister's dead.
Let's take him away from Miami and put him in a completely different... So we've seen him in the tropical environment.
New York.
I want to see him... or maybe someplace more rural.
How do we get Will and Grace and
Roseanne.
Connors, and we can't get Dexter or Breaking Bad or The Office?
Well, you know what? They're paving the way.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. Because they brought back Murphy Brown.
They did bring back Murphy Brown.
They cannot be doing well.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, because I barely, I'm in my mid-40s. I barely remember that show at all.
Yep.
The people that would really be more the baby boomer generation would be the ones that would really go back and watch that show. And I got news for you, folks. Most of them have become so conservative that they don't want to watch that show.
Yeah.
They want to watch their HGTV and their Hallmark shows all the time.
So it's actually out now.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Wow. Yeah, it's out on now, and I've heard zero buzz about it.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was out.
So it might have come. Roseanne may have started the trend, and actually that Fuller House.
Yeah,
way to go, Netflix. Yeah. Fuller House started the trend. Roseanne has pushed it to a second level, but I think this Murphy Brown might kill it.
Right.
So it was a very short. Remember that 2 years and all those shows came back and they all sucked and went away again. Alpha's coming back.
No.
Yes, I'm serious. They're bringing Alf back. Yo, Willie. They're coming back.
The racist Alf.
The guy that ate cats.
Was he racist?
He was racist and he ate cats.
There's this whole thing where they brought this unused footage up of him using racial slurs and stuff.
Yeah.
The guy
real?
It's real.
Well, I know he had said some sexual comments and stuff to some of the female cast and things like that. He would cut up in between scenes and stuff. I hope.
Easy, what about you? What do you want to see come back that you miss?
I'm with Russell. Breaking Bad is my all-time favorite. Right behind is The Office. That whole teaser with Carell on SNL this week it made me so upset.
Yeah.
I want it. Now, I understand it may not be the same show, but at least give me that option.
Yeah.
Or Parks and Rec.
Wouldn't it be awesome? Now, that's the same production company.
Yeah.
They did both.
Awesome?
And crossed over?
Yes. Dunder Mifflin goes to Pawnee.
That would be great.
And you could get all those good characters.
Oh, man.
That'd
be epic.
Dwight Schrute.
In Pawnee.
In Pawnee. Yes.
Him and Andy.
Him and Nick Offerman.
Oh yeah. They would hate each other.
No, I think they would love each other.
You think they'd love each other?
Yeah, I think they would because they're both farmers.
Yeah,
type
that's
guy,
true.
Just very. Yeah, I think Dwight Schrute's views on government would be the same thing as Ron Swanson's.
That could be.
Yeah, so they might be. Yeah.
What about you?
I want Justified back. I thought Timothy Olyphant was amazing.
I do like that show.
I got about through 4 seasons of it and I stopped.
That was a show. Why. The last couple seasons weren't that great, but that was a show on Tuesday nights. I would make sure it wasn't like a recorded.
How many guys can that guy kill?
Well, there's a ton in Kentucky.
Yeah,
he can go after, but Timothy Olyphant hasn't done anything since.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, he's
free. Deadwood is filming right
Deadwood's
now.
filming, and he's been. Has anyone seen that Santa Clara Diet?
Yeah, that's
he's
Santa
in
Clarita
that,
Diet.
and he said he's awesome in that.
He's awesome in that. Yeah,
that guy can do no wrong. He's one of my favorite actors.
But no, they are. They have started production
of the Deadwood TV show.
On the Deadwood films.
2 movies.
Seriously? 2 films. Yeah.
2 films, but they're
to wrap up that
HBO
storyline.
films, right?
Yes, they're HBO films.
Cool.
But they're going to be released in the theater, from what I understand.
Oh, nice.
They're supposed to be like theatrical releases.
Is Swearson back?
They're all back.
Oh, nice.
Almost. They said almost 100% of the cast has come back.
Well, that's good news.
For it, so all the main characters are back.
But so Justified would be so easy, and that was books, and that's what he said when he quit. There were still 8 more books they could do. I mean, there was still more material.
I really like Longmire too.
Yeah,
I feel like that's one that they could bring back.
Yeah,
and I read some of those books, and they're very different than the show.
Are they?
Yeah, well, just the way some of the characters work and things like that.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
I don't know. There's a lot more. Oddly enough, there's a lot more characters in the books than there is in the show.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't seem like we don't have enough content out there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, we had 4 days off for Thanksgiving. I still didn't get through what I wanted to get through. You know?
Right.
So there's plenty of content. That's what's awesome. The thing about living in this age, you can get anything you want right now. It's pretty awesome.
There's so much content. Do you feel like it's made you more discerning on what you watch?
Yep.
Or less?
I think it does.
I feel like I have so limited time to watch all this good stuff. I tell my wife this all the time. I don't know if I have enough room in my life for a new series right now.
Yep.
Right. So when
if I don't hear
it
from
really
you guys or a couple other people, I don't watch it.
That's exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
And usually, then Russ recommends it. I don't watch it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Eric's like, cross that off my list.
Yeah, I totally saw The Dirty Dozen. I don't even know what that movie was.
I would not have watched Maniac and thought Schaefer would love this.
I enjoyed it. I don't know why. It is not typical for me to like that.
Yeah. That was a good show.
All right, I guess so. That's it for the small screen.
Small screen.
Guys, be looking for new stuff that we can recommend and or shame. Sound good? All right, we'll talk to you later.